Hi guys, only me, and thanks for joining me on this video. This one is a little bit different again. So we've actually got a VR application experience that we put together for Grimme, and this one is of the Varitron 270 Platinum. And we're going to put the headset on, and I'm going to leave a little screen with me on in the corner so you can see what it looks like when I'm interacting with the headset, when I'm turning around and where I'm looking. And I'm going to bring up on the screen what I'm seeing, so you'll get to see effectively what the experience is like and what kind of things you can do within that. So a little bit different. Hope you enjoy it, and without further ado, let's go. So the first thing I'm doing is obviously putting the headset on there, and I'm going to pick up the controller. Now this controller, as you can see on screen now, actually lives in the environment with you, and underneath it we have a trigger, and that lets me actually select options from the screen and around the actual experience as we're moving around. So first up, we've got the menu system. Now we build this all from scratch, so we aren't limited to what you can do with that, with the look, feel and the functionality. So this is the landing page. We have a second one which is the navigate, and that lets you use the device to actually point around, and you can move around the VR experience with that. We've also got on there information about the Grimme portal, the My Grimme. And this could also link off, we're not really limited to how this works. We could link off into different websites, we could do different things with that. But that's explaining basically a little bit about the portal itself. And that's making sure that users of the Grimme equipment get the most out of it. So let's close the menu and have a look at the machine itself. Now if you look round, if I move the pointer, you'll see you've got different areas where you can move to. And we colour code these to the specific brands we're working with. And we've got some videos. Now, we didn't have that long with the machine on the day, so we managed to capture various parts. In the morning we got a few GoPro films as they were going up and down, and then we had a couple of hours to actually capture a lot of the actual experience itself. But this will give you a bit of a flavour for that. So we've got some of the terror depth. And we've also got the intake web. So you're seeing what's happening within that. And if we then move in and have a little closer look around the machine. And again, you imagine obviously these machines do get carried around the country to certain events, but this gives them an opportunity to actually show the machine working and different parts of the machine that aren't that easy to get to. So if we actually go, we can have a look inside the machine. There's the bunker there to the side, and then we've got different controls that the driver, the operator would have within there. We've got the radio, the air conditioning system, the different cameras looking at different parts of the system. That's an information point, and then you can have a little bit of a look. You can see some of the cameras showing them what the operator can see within that, and obviously the computer screens. And we'll have a little bit look about the brains of the actual harvester as we move around that. So if we pull up the system, let's have a navigate to the top of the machine, and we can have a look at the bunker system. So this is a 7-ton capacity which can unload in 45 seconds. Non-stop bunker. And here we've got a video, you can actually see it now in the experience. It's hard to see off the recording, but what I actually get from the experience is this is like a 200-inch cinema screen in front of me, and I can look up and around that screen. So it's a really quite immersive way of experiencing that. Same with these blocks. These are really nice size, effectively look like billboards. And this is the bunker getting loaded. Now you've got a second video that'll come in, and that'll show how the bunker moves along to obviously take that 7-ton capacity that you saw. If I come back round, we can have a look at some of the actual crop coming off to the top of the machine. So we've got the crop coming off onto the webbing, grading line where obviously things can be picked off. So you can see the crop going through, and obviously they can drop any waste or anything else depending on what's happening in that specific field. And I think we'll have a look at the back of the machine. So if we drop down, pull the menu up and have a look at the back, you can see they've got the Opti bag, which is a little bit of information about the actual bag system, the polyurethane bag system that takes the pockets that take the actual crop up to the top. And we've also got the other videos, and this is a little bit on the multi-set. and this will be slowed down in a couple of seconds to actually see a little bit closer of what's happening with that prop. And there's the information points, but you have a look at the side of the machine. We can have a look under the hood a little bit. Let's have a look under some parts. We're not quite finished. I think we're about 90%, 90+% done. We've got a few more bits and pieces to add. A few more information points about how what they're seeing, what the actual the key points of the machine itself. Let's have a look at the other side. So now we jump to the other side, and here you can see the engine. So we've got the Mercedes-Benz engine, and that gives the information about the engine on there. And if I look up, they can see we're underneath the actual bunker. And again, if you hadn't gone to the top and seen that, we've got another part that tells you a little bit about the non-stop bunker. And let's open up. We've got the brains here on the computer systems on that part, and we've got the hydraulics here. Yeah, anyway, that was a little bit of a walk round to show you the machine. So it's still a video of a machine, but yeah, done in a little bit of a different way. So hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you all on the next video.